we're going to be doing more and more of that. So we're going to be talking to people, about doing a lot of major events in 3D that will be happening in the local area for the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I mean, that takes us through for what, 6 months practically?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a lot of things in store. And meanwhile, we're, of course, we're developing our buying guide. These are editors' picks buying guides for the holiday season. But we do listen in case there's something that you have out there.
Yeah. Before SEMA, we're going to have an editor's picks on 2011 automobiles coming up.
Yes.
What's going to be hot in 2011. So we'll have we're going to have, before Thanksgiving, we will have the picks for Christmas.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do all of this stuff. We're also going to be, you'll probably see us at the Cannes Film Festival this year. Actually, 2011 will probably be at Cannes for the first time ever. And so it's going to be, because we intend to have a product in play at Cannes. I mean, they don't really give awards out for shorts, but they like to show the unusual, which means we can give you a news perspective of what it's like to be there with something in play. Mm-hmm. This is what all of the things we're going to be entering in. We missed entering the 3D thing, our true 3D.
Actually, if we had realized that was coming, we would have submitted.
Yeah, well, but the trick was, we have been, as most people know, we've been experimenting for months. We have been experimenting.
Over a year.
We have been experimenting with the actual 3D stuff since we tell the people, the Long Beach Grand Prix gave us the opportunity to start the experimentation in 3D.
Yeah, and we've been going daily in 3D since the Long Beach Grand Prix.
And we have to thank the gentleman over there for granting us the ability to come over to do the Long Beach Grand Prix, because it gave us the opportunity to do things that were coming at us. Mm-hmm. Because at the NAB they told us, the people from Sony were nice enough to tell us how to shoot 3D properly. Mm-hmm. And that's what we basically set ourselves up. Well, I mean, we basically picked spots that not a lot of people were going to go set at, because they were sort of dangerous. And there was not a lot of competition in a spot where a car comes at you, but that's what you want in 3D. We've got a couple of hours of 3D material that's never been seen. Mm-hmm. So, and we owe that to the kind gentleman that runs the Long Beach Grand Prix. So if you want to go do something to help us, tell the people over at Long Beach Grand Prix that Old Caminada Spring Check says thank you for letting them come practice.
They don't know who Old Caminada Spring Check are.
No, but just tell them News Video Web sent you over.
Or Monty Bubbles.
Or Monty Bubbles sent you over to them, because they could use, they want people to come out. Mm-hmm. We'd like to be able to do it again with the new equipment. Mm-hmm. We've learned an ungodly amount since that time. I mean, I've been doing it, what is it, for 58 years, almost 60. I've been doing it, we'll put it 1952, which is 58 years, I guess, isn't it? It's almost 59 now.
So also, besides the 3D and all these things we have a whole, a whole crew of people.
We have a whole bunch of new people, which you have been seeing on the air. We got another really nice, we're going to have things done, I'm not certain, it's from a university. Mm-hmm. A young student over there is going to be telling us about what's going on from there. She's going to have her own we got avatars now. I have an avatar, which is basically my surfing self, which is, sort of a bulky, young version of me. Which actually, if you ever saw Surface Sand pictures, it looks a lot like me. It is me, but it's an avatar version. We have the Bikini Czar. We have a Bikini Czar avatar coming up. We have not a Spring Chicks avatar right now, but our young college intern is going to have her own avatar. We've got a lot of people in front of the cameras that are basically becoming more and more recognizable now, and everything, this basically screws up all the things I've been doing. I had stuff filmed about change. What happened was, before the stuff about change got up.
I know, and you keep migrating over that way.
I know. Well, let's see if I migrate that way. See, what it is you're going that way.
Oh, is that what it is?
You're going that way. She'll be out of our prop soon, because I'm not migrating. This is how far it is she's went from me, because I tend to keep my feet, but she wanders. No, but I only got one part off of change is here now done before change actually happened. We're talking, you know, we tell everybody 10, 10, 10. At 10, 10, everything changed for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's when our first our first thing was actually put out for the market.
Mm-hmm.
We also have Cooking with Not a Spring Chick.
Yes.
In 3D and 2D.
Yes, and this is gourmet microwave cooking.
Yep. Part
You're
1.
going, what? Yes, you can cook gourmet in the microwave.
A full season has been shot. The first, I think the first 19 episodes, or first 19 pieces are done in the can. The rest is getting finished. We're also getting, we're halfway through our PCH1, and that's only because the weather has not been conducive. And in about a month, we're going to shoot our first fantasy film short. So,
yeah, we've got a lot in store for
and
you.
we got Chair Dog Music.
Mm-hmm.
Chair Dog Music is putting out all of this great music you're hearing in the background of everything. And we have a full-blown animation department, as people are seeing us playing with this stuff on a daily basis.
Yeah, well, we love doing that, but we are also looking for sponsorship for news coverage.
Yeah.
For the various trade shows and events.
Yeah, but also we're going to go live. As soon as we can develop enough of sponsors, we will be going live in short pieces from events now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we would like to go live at SEMA in 1 month. Actually,
it's not even 1 month.
It's 21 days, I think, 3 weeks
Yeah.
now. There, we'd like to go live in 3D. So, you know, if you'd like to be the first people ever to have their stuff done in 3D, let us know, because we're perfectly willing to. You know, you want a commercial. You know, we're not supposed to do some of the things. We'd like to see a commercial in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Nobody can see it, but it doesn't make any. I can do you a fantasy commercial in 3D, which everybody can see.
Mm-hmm.
We're geared up now towards animation and fantasy in 3D, where you don't have to have 3D glasses to see what you're doing. But this is what we're doing. It's only going to get bigger. I mean, we have changed so much from last week to this week. It's unbelievable, because the big difference is we got our 3D camera. What is it? Wednesday of last week.
Yeah.
Wednesday of last week. That's when we got it, and since then the world has changed.
Mm-hmm.
It has totally changed, because I mean we've been Mickey Mousing around with True 3D, trying to find what we wanted to do, because it basically was all animation and stuff before, and then actually the impulse hit me of what to do, and then once it happened, it started just like sometimes it takes an old person like me, who people say is creepy. Well, I'm old. I'm supposed to be creepy. I also have a nasal metallic voice. I mean, I can really change my voice if I really want to. I don't have to speak in that voice. I can give you very British. I can do a lot of different accents. I can be Sean Connery if I choose to be. But my voice is nasal metallic, so I tend to sound creepy, because I'm also old. When you get old, things change. But I got the idea about the music was what I was short. The music and the effects. Last night, the music hit me, and I put the music to her doing some choreography, and then when that hit me, then the rest of the stuff just started coming like that. And since the day this is shot, which is 10-10-10, we have been getting rave reviews by everybody that has seen True 3D, and they've only seen a crappy version of it. You got to see it in full high def to really understand. It's 720p and it's 1080 by 720, or is it 1220 by 720?
Well, the biggest
It's
one is 1920 by 1280.
And it's probably 1080 by 720. I think it could be.
Or 1920 by 1280.
Yeah. So
that's
I mean,
the
part of my problem is conversion at the moment, because I've got I have a 3D box. I have a 2D a high def box that basically puts it in so you can see it on a television screen. But when that happened, it made changes in everything that we're doing, because we become something anybody who pays any attention, this is the Monty Bubbles Network, www.montybubbles.net. From the first time we ever did anything after we became News Video Web, it was always meant to be a network. And we have been gradually shifting that way for the last couple of years, adding more people, doing more things. Like the website's an afterthought now. It is all the production stuff that we do. We've got 21,000 videos on the internet, 21,000, and it grows. I mean, we've got places that basically are selling our videos. They're selling conversion of our videos to people that want to carry it on their iPods and iPads and things like that. They're selling it. We're not getting any money, but they are selling this stuff. I mean, there's everything that we got out there is being marketed on us. We have 301 Bikini Czar videos that are being sold by other people. Mm-hmm. So we're also going to go in and we're going to start selling the stuff that we're doing too. So that comes up in the next week or so. But you know, she's got, she can tell you about the side, her side. Mine is production side. Hers is the actual going out and work side. And she does a lot of it. So.
Well, yeah, the trick is to always make the most out of where you're going and make it.
Yeah.
You know, because there's a lot of, well, finding events and fun things that you'll be interested in seeing.
Yeah, and that's the whole trick because
without a tremendous amount of effort. And
yeah.
When I say that, it's like you're not talking like 6 hours of work to get 30 seconds of content for you.
No, we'll tell you, it can take 6 hours in the back room to get that 30 seconds of content up.
No, I'm talking about 6 hours trying to get the content.
No, but
and we're not even talking about production.
But the backside can take you 6 hours for that 30 seconds. If you take 6 hours for 30 seconds up front, it's no good.
Yeah, because you're talking 12 hours to get 30 seconds. That's not a good, you know, return on manpower.
Because I can tell you to do a 14-minute, a 10 to 14-minute segment in 3D takes me about 4 hours. Mm-hmm. That's the processing time on it is about that. Because it's shot in a form that's too big to go on the internet, so I have to convert it. And the conversion takes god awful long. Mm-hmm. You know, and sometimes, you know, it can also take an hour and a half to 2 hours to load it up on the internet. There's no such thing as a really fast upload on the internet. I've got fast, and it will not. When you're working in a file that's somewhat less than a gigabyte, it takes a long time. It is the one thing you have to understand about 3D. 3D use huge files. Mm-hmm. It takes the 2D, and because it has to do with the more material you put within the frame, the longer it takes to do the thing. So, but that's it. But like yesterday, she went out to shoot the sporting clay event, and tonight she's going to be going to another event.
Halloween.
And next week we're going to events, and we're
Sony Touch blogging. Oh, also Walk a Mile in My Pradas.
Yeah.
It's the premiere night of the Bel Air Film Festival.
Yeah, she's doing that one. I think she's both sides of the camera at that thing.
Yeah, because I mean those are some personal friends of mine that are actually
Yeah.
their movie in the film festival.
Yeah, if we'd have known about that, we'd have sent over True 3D to be played in it also.
They just decided on that like 2 weeks ago or
Yeah.
something, but it hasn't been that long.
No, we would have dumped something off. But we're going. If you want to sponsor 3D glasses, we could use about 10,000 there.
Oh gosh, and then give them out at events.
Yeah, we could use about 10,000 of the blue Cayennes. Mm-hmm. Right now, we're getting ready to make blue Cayenne glasses. As soon as we get the Cayenne, we got the red. We got the red. We have the red. We can't get the Cayenne because they buy that stuff continually. Which is ridiculous, isn't it? You can get the red all you want. The Cayenne's almost impossible because it seems to be the most popular color out there for people is Cayenne. Red you can get anywhere. Cayenne, when we go to the shelves, it's gone. But we're going to end up turning out our own for a while. We're probably going to get a stamp and basically ka-thunk, 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 ka-thunk. We'll probably show you how. That's why I could make a stamp up and basically, a strip thing, like a square strips. And then flap the thing over and make the ears pieces, and then we have them printed up on cardboard with our names on them at 25 cents a sheet or something, and then glue and put them all together. But that's right now. But we could use 10,000 to start, to do this stuff, and we're making our pitch because we have really sunk everything we have in this world into doing what we're doing, and we have not cut any corners on equipment. We have the best in the world that you're looking at, and we keep it.